What is up, ladies and gents? Welcome to the BigBC Finance Channel, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Luna Classic and why I believe it's set to go parabolic in the near future. Of course, I'll be giving you my price predictions here on Luna Classic for the shorter term as well as the longer term and all the reasons for it. So be sure to stay tuned for all of that. And of course, if you are looking to buy and sell or trade Luna Classic, then look no further than MEX Exchange. It's an exchange that I've been with now forever since I started this YouTube journey. Of course, there's plenty of reasons to be with MEX. They have some of the lowest fees on the market. They don't require KYC, along with many other things. So if you want to start buying and selling Luna Classic and you want to support me as well, then the link for this is in the description down below. Of course, guys, thank you so much for supporting this channel. And without further ado, let's get started on this video. So Luna Classic, unless you've been living under a rock these past few months, you'd have seen pretty much every single cryptocurrency doing pretty well. Basically, since the presidential election at the start of November there, where, you know, Trump is pretty pro crypto, so we've seen all of these coins do pretty well. And Luna Classic is done basically a 2x since the start of November, so that's definitely welcome. And at the moment, as you can see, we've seen the price kind of hop between 18 and 16 cents over the past few days. And the question really now is, where do we see the price going in the shorter term, as well as where do we think the targets could be for the longer term? Now, of course, on Luna Classic, I'm definitely bullish. The main longer term bullish reason here for Luna Classic, and in my opinion, is the fact that we've seen these high cap cryptocurrencies pump already. So if we go on CoinMarketCap briefly, just to illustrate what I mean by this. Basically, this is page number 1, and I've just filtered it by the top gains over the last 7 days. So basically, all the cryptocurrencies on page 1 are the top 100 in market cap size. So we can say that these ones are all fairly high market cap coins. And look at some of the gains of the top cryptocurrencies. See, we've got 148% gain in the last week for the top large cap cryptocurrency there, 103% for the next one, and so on and so on. Basically, the top large cap cryptocurrencies have these absolutely huge gains, and if we are in a true alt season, we should see even larger gains for smaller cap cryptocurrencies. Now, if we go to page number 6 to represent that, look, we've got market caps at the 100 million or less, so these are small caps. You can see that the top gains for them are kind of roughly the same. We've got this outlier here, 264%, but if you scroll down, there isn't that much difference between the first page and the 6th page, which is pretty interesting and exciting for Luna Classic, because that means that we haven't yet truly seen capital get rotated to smaller cap cryptocurrencies. We've seen all the gains in the larger caps, and although we're seeing some nice gains still in the smaller cap cryptocurrencies, we haven't seen that outperformance of small caps that we should see in a true alt season. So in my opinion, this means that there's a lot of space for Luna Classic to still go up in price. And this is why I think we are just getting started here on Luna Classic in the longer term. One of the main reasons why I'm extremely bullish here on Luna Classic is if we go on the logarithmic scale, what do we notice when we look here at the chart? We notice that we've got some sort of resistance going down, connecting those peaks there like this. And we've got some sort of support as well. Now, this isn't the best kind of support, but you do see that it's supported in a nice set of regions. Firstly, over here, several times in this region here at 2023 at Luna Classic's low there, and then once again we kind of see the price get respected in the middle of 2024 there. You see that it does wick below the support level, but generally it shoots back up on the same day. So these wicks are just that, wicks. On the very same day, the price has come back above the support line, so we can say the support line is still valid for us. And what this tells us is that there is this triangle formation occurring here on Luna Classic. Now, in the long term, we don't know what the price might do. Let's say it just stays within the bounds of the resistance and support, and the moment we see the price break out of the resistance, what we want to see is a very sharp line in either direction. Hopefully it is in the bullish direction, and if it is, we have a crazy price target. You guys love to see this, because the price target is, of course, this distance here. If we do break out of the triangle and it is respected, let's say we break out actually sooner rather than later, let's say next month, then we get this price target here of 24 cents. That's a 1,300% jump from where the price is now. That makes that around a 14x trade here on Luna Classic if this triangle is to be respected. It does look very convincing, the fact that the peaks are kind of closing in. And of course, like I say, if we do see a clear breakout, then we know exactly what's about to happen here on Luna Classic. So very exciting stuff if this does occur. I'll be keeping my eyes peeled for what happens when the price reaches this trend line once again. Of course, other reasons here to be bullish here on Luna Classic is the fact that we are at the resistance at the moment. If we're able to clear it, then there isn't that much trading activity above the 18 cents price. If I draw a horizontal line where the 18 cents level is, as you see, the price hasn't been traded that much above this level. Of course, where there's a lot of price trading activity, there's also resistances. But if we clear this 18 cents level mark, I don't believe there's that much resistance in terms of price until somewhere around here, where we do see it as a previous support and resistance at 27 cents. So if we do break past this resistance here, if we do break past 18 cents on Luna Classic, I don't think there's that much stopping it going straight to 27 cents. That's a 50% trade in one go if that does occur. But yeah, it's a very exciting prospect in my opinion here on Luna Classic, and that's why I'm paying big attention to it right now. Some other things that get me really excited as well is if we look at the technicals, if we look at the MACD, for example, and we just really zoom out to the whole of the price history here on Luna Classic, have a look at the size of the MACD at the present time compared to the previous times here on Luna Classic. The first time we saw Luna Classic pump to its high there at 58 cents, we saw an absolutely huge peak on the MACD. And if you compare it to the peak that we've seen now, we basically haven't really seen anything. We've seen this 2x here on Luna Classic, and the MACD is basically acting like it's barely even happened. Have a look, it's not even as high as this second pump that we had at the start of 2024, which of course was a nice pump, but it wasn't even as high as the previous pump before. And that peak there is still higher than this pump that we're having now. So that's very interesting to note. I do think the MACD has a lot more space to go run up. It could do something like this, for example, which obviously I don't know what that would translate to into price, but I'll be hoping for at least 27 cents here. And if it can break through that, then it should be able to shoot to all-time highs at 58 cents over there. Of course, that is another bull case here for Luna Classic. The other one being the RSI as well, another indicator that shows pretty much exactly the same thing here. It's obviously gone into the overbought region, which shows us that we're very bullish here on Luna Classic. But again, the peak isn't as high as its previous peaks. Here at the end of 2023, for example, we saw a value for 93 on the RSI, and now it's just topped out at 79. So again, the RSI, in my opinion, confirms the fact that we could see the price continue to go up. Now, some things that we need to consider at this point is, of course, we are at a resistance, and I do believe in the shorter term. So if we are just talking about the shorter term here on Luna Classic, I do think we're going to see some consolidation that I do think is going to be healthy for the coin. Now, in the short term, the prices, in my opinion, so hopefully between the 18 cents region and the 15 cents region. Of course, some other levels that I might be looking at, if these levels do not hold, are on the Fibonacci levels. So of course, at the moment, it's between that 1 and that 0.786 fib. So that's basically 15 to 18 cents here on Luna Classic. I'll be looking at as a consolidation region. If something does happen where we break above 18 or break below 15, then we know what the next steps are. Of course, the next step below 15 cents there is, you can see at the 0.618 fib, which is around the 13 cents level. If we do break below 15, then I'd hope that the price holds at 13. If we break below 13, you can see the next fib down is at around 11.8, 11.9 cents, and so on and so on. So these are some of the levels that I'd be looking out for on the shorter term here on Luna Classic. Of course, we want this consolidation to be quite tight between 18 and 15 if we're going to have that pump in the near future. Otherwise, it might take a little bit longer for Luna Classic to really break out of this triangle. Like I say, it could happen very soon because we are close to that resistance, but it could also take some time, particularly if we do see particularly if we do see Luna Classic start to lose these levels at 15 cents, 13 cents, and so on and so on. So the outlook at the moment, as a summary, is very bullish here for Luna Classic. We are at the resistance at the moment. That's one thing we need to note. But if we do break out of the resistance there with a decisive break past this resistance line here and past 18 cents, I do think we're going to hit 27 really quickly. Then we should be able to shoot for all-time highs at around 58 cents up there. And ultimately, the main target is this result of the triangle, which sits at around that 24 cents level. Of course, the pricing has those zeros in front of it, but I just refer to it as the 24 cents, which is around 14x from where the price is at now. So that could be the trade of a lifetime if you are able to catch up. Of course, I am going to be staring at this chart now when we're close to this resistance, and if we are able to break through that, then oh my gosh, you will not stop hearing from me from these videos, because I'm so excited about that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below. But otherwise, thank you again, and see you in my next video.